This is the end result of turning 2 bars of Julian Lage into a solid concept applied and practiced in every chord scale and inversion around the neck. In this episode of the Make It Your Own series, I'm going to use a Julian Lage idea to guide you through the process of turning anything you learn into an actual tool for improvisation and composition. And by the way, this is my actual practicing routine when I stumble across something that moves me. These particular exercises can also help you reframe the way you see the fretboard, triads, and their relationship to the chord scale theory. And you can get them along with a Etude transcription following the link below. The initial idea actually came from 2 moments in Julian's improv on My Funny Valentine on Paul David's show, where he played something like this. And later on, something like this. Trust me, these both share the same underlying concept, as we'll see throughout the video. This is a great example of a master like Julian taking something that simple on paper and playing it with such intention, phrasing, and touch that really captivates you. The way I practice this is the same way I actually practice anything that inspires me. And I think it will help a lot of you wondering how to actually use anything you learn. So let's break it down. So the first thing I did was to understand where the idea stands harmonically, the harmonic context. And in both cases, even though we're dealing with 2 different chords, they are both outlining a Lydian chord scale. And don't mistake this for a theoretical exercise, because it's literally the first step towards taking a borrowed lick and turning it into actual usable vocabulary. Next step is to turn it into a concept, applying it into various chord scales and inversions around the neck. I've created 4 exercises that we're about to work together in this video, but feel free to create your own ones, even for the same initial ideas. In this step, the goal is to practice until you don't need to think about the exercises. And this is crucial because composition is a decision-making problem, not a thought problem. So you can make decisions freely when the mechanics disappear. Finally, compose something with the practiced material, even something simple and small like the Etude you've heard in the beginning of the video. Your creative output is where practice material becomes instinct. And the Etude is not the point. The point is the act of composition itself, since it forces integration in a way that repetitive exercises never can. Now that the framework is clear, let's put it into practice. In exercise 1, I'm taking the initial idea, which is basically almost the scale with as many notes sustained as possible around a root position triad. And I'm applying the concept throughout all the chord scales found in C major scale, starting from A minor for convenience purposes. Moving on to exercise 2, we are applying the same concept on first inversion triads. And it might be difficult to identify the underlying chord shapes in the beginning, but if we take A minor, for example, right there towards the end of the ascending part, you can see clearly the first inversion shape emerging A, which is the root, C flat 3, and the perfect fifth, E, right? Same goes for C major, for example. And once again, we're playing it throughout the whole scale. This time we're going to begin from the 4th degree, F Lydian chord scale. Moving on to exercise 3, where we are applying the same idea on second inversion triads. And it's really interesting that you can find the application of that on Julian's improv. This time we're starting from the 5th of each chord, and towards the end of the ascending line, you'll see the whole chord taking form. Right? And it happens obviously with every chord of the scale. So this time we're beginning from A minor. Obviously, you can apply the same idea on the scale of your choice. And for the purpose of this video, I'll give you a few examples, starting with C melodic minor root position. Or C Lydian dominant. Or Mixolydian flat 13th. And it's really useful to practice chord scales and modes in that parallel way, meaning to keep the tonal center the same, because you can really hear and feel all the psychoacoustic effect that all these changes in the notes and actually the intervallic relationship creates. After internalizing all the exercises up to a point I didn't have to think about them, I created something, actually the piece you heard me playing in the beginning of the video. And I urge you to do the same thing with anything you come across. Don't wait for something to happen that will allow you to create or to reach a specific point in order to create with a new material, a new tool. Creativity is the vehicle with which you'll internalize whatever you want to make yours and to add to your own voice. I hope this gives you a clear framework on how to approach anything you come across, to understand it, work with it, and internalize it until the mechanics disappear, and then obviously create with it. One more time, the full PDF with all the exercises and the Etude transcription is available through the link below. And if you found this way of practicing helpful, subscribe, because more is coming in a variety of styles. Until next time, I wish you the best.